Welcome back to Torah in 10, Parshas Emor. I'm Jody Burkell, and I'm so excited to be here with you again. It's been too long. There's a famous joke by comedian Henny Youngman. He said, "I tried to be an atheist, but I gave it up. There were no holidays." What's a holiday really about? And is it the same as a vacation? Rabbi David Aaron says, a vacation is a time to vacate, but a holiday is a time to celebrate. To vacate means taking off, getting away from the day-to-day activities that make up most of our lives. To me, when I think of vacay, I think about a beach, a book, and a daiquiri. But a holiday is something else. Again, Rabbi Aaron says something so beautiful. He says, a holiday is not an escape from everyday life to paradise. Rather, it's a time to infuse paradise into everyday life. You're going to want to write that one down. This is what the Jewish calendar is all about, and it's here that we're connected to our Parsha. Chapter 23 lays out for us a detailed weekly, monthly, yearly schedule of sacred times. God, in this Parsha, is sending us our calendar invites of Jewish festivals or holy days. We read about the counting of the Omer and Shavuot, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, and Shabbat. There are two words, moadei, meaning appointed times, and mikre kodesh, meaning sacred assemblies, that we find repeated in this parsha more than any other. The word moed doesn't just mean appointed time. We find the same word in the phrase ohel moed, the tent of meeting. Rabbi Sacks says, if the ohel moed was the place where man and God meet, then moadim in our chapter are the times when we and God meet. As for the phrase mikre kodesh, it comes from the same root word as the word we associate for the entire book of Vayikra, meaning to be called in love. A mikre kodesh is not just a holy day or holy days. It's a meeting to which we have been called in affection. In other words, a holiday is a date between us and God. But why would we need a date with God? Isn't God with us all the time? If we're being real with ourselves, we know that our connections with those we love often gets overshadowed with the busyness of everyday life. That's why we need dates, one-on-one time with our spouses, with our friends, our kids, and even God. My husband sent me a calendar invite for a date last week, and we went out last night. He's better at doing this than me, but I'm working on it because I know how valuable it is to our relationship. This goes for every aspect of our lives that we take for granted. When's the last time we noticed our heartbeat? Only when it skips a beat, or in my case, beats at an irregular rate, that we wake up and take notice of the miraculous nature of our lives and have gratitude for the people we are blessed to be close to. God is with us at all times, so it's easy to forget his presence. The holidays, however, mark special times in Jewish history when God's presence was dramatically obvious. Each of our holidays focuses on a different ingredient in the recipe for a loving relationship with God and our fellow human beings. Because remember, Judaism is a relationship. Just to name a few key ingredients, there's freedom on Passover, responsibility and love on Shavuot, fallibility and forgiveness on Yom Kippur, renewal and integrity on Rosh Hashanah, hope and trust on Sukkot, and wholeness on Shabbat. Rabbi Sacks reminds us that we are spiritual beings, but we are also physical beings, which means we cannot be spiritual close to God all the time. That's why there is secular time as well as holy time. The Jewish calendar is magical by outlining sacred times, because the most important thing we can give to another person is our time. We will experience, not just occasionally think about, the things that give our lives meaning. Wishing you all a Shabbat Shalom. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, I would be so grateful if you could please give us a big thumbs up and comment It really helps my channel. Thank you so much and see you next week.